How's it going, guys? This is Upside Down Ace, and this is the Bugatti Veyron video I was telling you guys about earlier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to review both the Bugattis. I'm going to take the Super Sport and the other one, the EB, name escapes me right now, and I'm going to compare them because, like most of you, some of you probably know, there's an engine swap for the EB Bugatti, the old one, for the Super Sport engine. So that's kind of a big deal. If you're wondering how to get the other Bugatti, if you don't have it yet, it's a barn find. Forget what number it is. Just, you find it in a barn. It's blue. You'll know when you see it. So, as far as, we're going to start with the Super Sport. The Super Sport is freaking awesome, alright? It's like the highest rated car in the game. You upgrade it, it gets to like R981, or it's an R1981 rating, so it's ridiculously high rating. Top speed's around 270, I think 272 is the fastest I've gone in it on the interstate. I'm going to attempt to show you that, but I'm probably going to fail miserably. I might even rewind here, I'm not even sure. But as far as the Super Sport goes, the handling's pretty good, the brakes are really good, and it's incredibly fast in a straight line, and yep, see, there you go. Yep, just, yep. Never, I don't even hit 270 in this footage. It's terrible. But I really like the Super Sport a lot. I love the way it looks. I love the way it sounds. It's great. It's a great car all around, but it costs like over 2 million credits. And before we make a final decision about it, let's go off-road. Now here we are off-road in the Super Sport, and I need to point out that I'm driving both these cars fully upgraded from the start. Why is there a Ferrari FXX off-road? Ugh. This game is so annoying. I mean, I have a Super Sport off-road, yes, but come on, an FXX? Come on. I mean, come on. Now, I'm going to probably spin out a couple times here, too. But off-road, I mean, like I said, we're driving these fully upgraded from the start, both Bugattis. They have 1,400 horsepower and four-wheel drive. That's not exactly an off-road recipe for success, but I feel like the Bugatti Super Sport is pretty decent off-road. It's okay. I mean, this W16 quad turbo engine is, it's pretty good. It's a good engine. I love the way it sounds compared to the other one. I think it's a better engine sound. Even though they have the same engine, the exhaust system, I think it's better. And I like the air brake better in the Super Sport. But off-road, this thing's kind of scary, and I use that as a brake. And, yeah, I need some air challenges, so I just go ahead and barrel roll. Yeah, double barrel roll into the golf course. All right, so we're going to stop that there. And we're going to go to the other Bugatti, the barn find. Alright, so now we are in the Bugatti EB110 SS. Yep, said that right, had to look at the screen. And a little background history on this car. Wait, before that, did you just see that? 1%, the popularity challenge. 500,000 credits for maxing out rank 1. That takes so freaking long. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, a little history on this car. It's got a 3.5 liter, another quad turbocharged engine, but this is just a V12. It's only 3.5 liters, like, it's so tiny. Now this is the lighter, a little bit faster version of it. It's 603 horsepower stock, but again, we're running 1,400 right now. Still four-wheel drive, and it's interesting because the Bugatti Super Sport in this car, fully upgraded, they're separating their weight by like a pound. The Bugatti is the Super Sport's 1 pound lighter. For some reason, I feel like this accelerates faster. That's just me driving it, and I definitely think the Super Sport handles a little better, and I think that's down to the weight distribution. The Super Sport's a little bit more balanced, 46% at the front instead of 40 at the front for the EB here, but I don't know. I mean, what do I know? But the EB is definitely a little bit more twitchy. It's a little bit harder to drive off-road, just a little bit more twitchy on the road. But I did get like 18,000 points before flying through the road, before banking it. So my highest skill rank is with the EB. Tough to say. Now this car is famous because somebody called Michael Schumacher bought him. He's like a racing driver. I don't know who he is. Of course I know who he is. He's an F1 driver. He's one of the most famous ones in the world. So that gave this car a lot of publicity. So that made it really popular. But in terms of the Super Sport versus the EB, top speed, they're the same. I still feel like the handling on the Super Sport and the brakes on the Super Sport are better. I also prefer the looks of the Super Sport, but, I mean, the Super Sport's not 2 million credits better than the EB. So, I mean, if you have all of the upgrades, you know, if you have all the discount signs, which you probably should, the EB really does fulfill the Super Sport's need. In all honesty, I mean, if you really, really, really want the Super Sport, get it. It's a little bit better of a car, but it's not 2 million credits better. So the EB, really great car, probably one of the best in the game. So that's the wrap up. But definitely if you want to do off-road driving, keep to the Super Sport. But I mean, there are probably better off-road cars than the Super Sport. Just saying. But they're both great cars, but in terms of if you want pure speed at a budget, the EB is the car for you. So that's the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you want more videos like this, I had fun doing it. It's a lot of fun comparing two really similar cars. Big crash at the pause there. So yeah, just let me know. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.